Pallava Bagla is one of India's foremost science and technology journalists. Our correspondent Sonia Falnikar caught up with him.
Thank you for joining us. ISRO Chairman K. Sivan calls this the most complex mission that ISRO has ever undertaken. Why is that?
Oh, it's complex because it's a 3-in-1 mission, and I presume we are talking of Chandrayaan-2, which is India's second visit to the moon. It is an orbiter which goes around the moon, there is a lander, and there is a rover which roves around on the lunar surface. To do a soft landing on the lunar surface is a very tough thing. The gravity is low, there is no atmosphere. How do you break the velocity of a highly speedy spacecraft? To do that is very complex. Till date, only 3 countries have succeeded in doing soft landing on the moon. That India is attempting it is in itself a very big deal. And then to go to the south pole of the moon, where no country has ever gone before, is another big challenge. See, most of the lunar landings during the Apollo missions, etc., have all happened in the equatorial region of the moon. Nobody has gone as south as India wants to go, to 70 degrees south latitude on the lunar surface. That in itself is a challenge. But to have a soft landing on the moon is no tricky business. This is really rocket science.
And India also wants to send a manned mission into space by the year 2022. Does this mission help in, achieving that goal?
Well, let me first of all correct you. India doesn't call it a manned mission. India calls it human space flight, because India has very specifically said you could well see in the first mission Indian women going into space. And if India is able to send women astronauts into space in the first mission, it would be creating history, because no other country has done that. So it's a human space flight, and in this human space flight, India wants to do experiments in low gravity, essentially try and prove its technology. And ultimately, if you ask me, end of the day, somewhere the eyes are set far away. At some point, humans will leave Earth and set up colonies. If ever colonies have to be set up outside Earth, the Indian Space Research Organization does not want to be left behind. They want to have the technical capability that India should be able to send Indians into space on Indian rockets from Indian soil. So Gaganyaan program, which is likely to fructify as Prime Minister Narendra Modi has demanded, and I can say demanded very specifically, because he said by the 75th year of India's independence, which is in 2022, we should have the human space flight program up and running. So ISRO is working towards that. The process for the selection of astronauts has started, and one will see it's a very challenging mission. To put humans in space is not easy, and India hopes to achieve that. But ultimate goal is to look for that ultimate colonization outside the Earth.